Dear students, in this video, I am going to discuss a very important topic of company law, chairman of the meeting. Question may appear in exams like write a note on chairman of the meeting. So we can start with the appointment of chairman. We know for the proper conduct of business at meeting, a chairman is necessary. His appointment is usually regulated by articles of association. The articles usually contain provisions on the lines of table schedule 1, regulations 45 to 47. So what are these regulations? First, regulation 45, that is, chairman, if any, of the board shall preside at every general meeting of the company. Then we have regulation 46. It states, if there is no such chairman, or if he is not present within 15 minutes after the time appointed for holding the meeting, or is unwilling to act as chairman of the meeting, the directors present shall elect one of their member to be the chairman of the meeting. Then regulation 47. If at any meeting no director is willing to act as chairman, or if no director is present within 15 minutes after the time appointed for holding the meeting, the members present shall choose one of their persons present there, one of their members to be the chairman of the meeting. Then election of chairman. If the articles of association of a company do not contain any provision for appointment of chairman, such appointment shall be made in accordance with provisions of section 104. Now, what is this section? This section states, members personally present shall elect one of themselves to be the chairman. Election of chairman shall be made by voting on show of hands. If poll is demanded on election of a chairman, it shall be taken forthwith. If some other person is elected chairman as a result of poll, he shall be the chairman for the rest of the meeting. Now, let's talk about powers of the chairman. We know a chairman is necessary for conducting a meeting properly. So, he has been given certain powers. First, to preside over the meeting. So, chairman presides over the meetings of the company. Then, power to decide priority of speakers. Yes, it is the power of chairman. Chairman will decide priority. Priority means who should speak first and who should follow and in what order. Power to stop discussion. He has the power to stop discussion on a matter after it has been reasonably debated. In fact, chairman must not misuse this power as to prevent fair discussion. Even the majority present can vote to compel him to stop discussion, but he must ensure that minority is not suppressed or prevented or oppressed in any way. Power to put motions to vote. Yes, chairman has the power to put motions and amendments thereto to vote by show of hands first, and if properly demanded, by poll. Right to use casting vote. If articles provide, then chairman has the right to cast vote in case of equality of the votes. So he may cast. But if the articles do not make any such provision, the chairman does not have a second or casting vote. But a casting vote has to be given and cannot be assumed. Chairman has discretion to vote or not to use the casting vote, and in case he decides to use the casting vote, it can be different from his first vote. Power to expel disorderly persons. The chairman has the power to maintain maintain order and decorum at a meeting. That is, to prevent the use of abusive language and disorderly behavior of members. In fact, he has a power to cause the removal of disorderly persons who are preventing the transactions of the business and who refuse to leave when required to do so. That is to expel unruly member. To give ruling on point of order. Whenever members raise point of order, that is questions relating to rules and regulations, governing the meeting. The chairman has the power to give a ruling on the interpretation of the rules, and his ruling will be binding on members. Then power to declare results of voting. The chairman has a power to decide whether a proxy is good or bad. Chairman decision disallowing of votes is conclusive. Chairman has power to give ruling on the matters of dispute. The chairman has power to announce the decision of the meeting which shall be considered to be conclusive. Power to get chairman's speech published. He has a power to prepare his speech and get it published in the newspapers, but it is not mandatory. To adjourn the meeting. The chairman can adjourn the meeting in certain circumstances. For example, when the quorum is not present within half an hour from the time fixed for the meeting, and if in the opinion of the chairman it is necessary to do so in order to enable any question to be properly considered. And if the meeting becomes disorderly, that is violent interruptions making it unsafe or seriously difficult for voters to tender their votes. So that is, it becomes impossible to conduct and complete the business. And if the members present adopts a motion of adjournment. So next, the topic is duties of chairman. Chairman is responsible for conducting the proceedings of meeting in a regular and proper manner. So his duties are to see that meeting has been duly convened and is properly constituted. That is, proper notice has been given, there is a quorum of members present, and his own appointment is regular and in order. To see that items of business are taken as per agenda. So it is chairman. It's duty of chairman. Duty to give reasonable opportunities to speak. Chairman should take care that due and sufficient opportunity is given to those who wish to speak, to express their views on the subject under the debate or discussion. Where several people are desirous of speaking, chairman may take down their names in the order in which they call his attention and then allow them to speak one by one. So he should fix time limits for speakers also. To maintain decorum at the meeting. So it's his duty to maintain proper decorum at the meeting, that is to prevent abusive language and disorderly behavior of members. So preservation of order in the meeting is his foremost duty. Duty to properly ascertain sense of meeting. So it is a duty of chairman to see that sense of meeting is properly ascertained on each and every motion. It is duty of chairman to give ruling over point of order and all other emergent questions. Chairman should put all motions and amendments to vote in the manner provided in rules. Supervise the counting of the votes to ensure correct assessment of the opinion and declare the result of the voting. Duty to exercise casting vote. This is his duty when in case of equality of votes. But he can exercise this only when it is allowed by articles. Duty to observe strict impartiality. So it is duty of the chairman to observe strict impartiality even though he may be strongly opposed to any matter. Duty regarding minutes. The minutes of the previous meeting should be properly entered, confirmed and duly signed by chairman. Hence, he will sign them if no objection is raised by the members as to their correctness. So, we have discussed about chairman, his appointment, his powers and his duties. So, in the last we can conclude, for a meeting to be legally constituted, there must be a proper person in the chair. Thank you.